Today we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes growing up in Sicily. My mom used to make it for me a lot because it's fairly inexpensive and to me it's delicious to eat. In Sicily, I would eat it with the crusty Sicilian bread and it was just delicious. It's eggs with tomatoes or uova al pomodoro or also known as eggs in purgatory. I add about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in a frying pan and a half of chopped yellow onion. I let it saute until it's transparent. I stir it often so it doesn't burn. When it looks like this and it's transparent, I add the crushed tomatoes. I actually add peeled tomatoes that I crushed myself and then I added them to the onion. Because I left some bigger chunks of tomatoes in there, I go with a fork and kind of smoosh them up to make them a little smaller so they can blend a little better. I'll let it simmer for about 5 minutes and then add salt, crushed red pepper, stir everything together, and then I add about 2 pinches of oregano. I like to use the oregano that I brought back from Sicily. It's very flavorful and it's my favorite. So whenever I go to Sicily, which is a couple of times a year, I bring some back. I went back with a fork just to make sure that there were not any big chunks of tomatoes. When it gets thicker and it looks like this, it's ready for the basil. About a tablespoon of basil. Stir everything together. And now we're gonna start adding some eggs. I break the eggs straight into the pot. This is for 2 people, so I'll put in 4 eggs. Okay, so now the 4 eggs are inside the pot and I cover them so they cook more evenly. It'll take probably about 5 to 10 minutes to cook. You don't want to see any transparent egg. You want it to be white. You want the entire egg to be well cooked. The yolk is still going to be pretty soft, but the white part has to be well cooked, just like this. I then add about 2 tablespoons of grana padano. And I cover it. I let the cheese melt and I finish cooking the eggs. I'm on a diet, I'm on Zepbound, so I don't eat any bread right now, but this would be delicious with a nice crusty bread, but I will have it without bread. This dish is very popular in Italy, and I know that different versions in other countries, but this is how we prepare it in my part of Italy. This is what it looks like when it's dished out. It is so good and delicious. I cut a piece here to try and show you the yolk, but I got the wrong part. There it goes. There's the yolk. As you can see, it's still soft. It's delicious. Try it with some crusty bread. And soak up the juice and the sauce. It's really yummy, easy, and inexpensive to make. Eggs in purgatory or uova con pomodoro.